welcome back. Sitting here looking at my YouTube videos. I haven't done one, and let's see, last one I did was the Harry Gant. It's 2 weeks ago. So during that time, got too much done. Had a couple health issues. My blood pressure has been up, then it goes down, and I have surgery not this Wednesday, a week from tomorrow. I had a cyst in my sinuses I got to get taken out. I think that's part of my problem. So enough about me. This is a 2024 Chase Elliott Coca-Cola Slim Chickens paint scheme. He ran this in Richmond, like I said, in 2024. I believe it was in August, and I'm really liking it quite a bit. I believe it's Three Amigos. So that's at printedecals.com. You can find this scheme there. I did use the metal flake red versus the bright red. I just like it in the sun. It really pops well. So I've pretty much got this side done. I just need to add some of the little decals like the Sunoco up here. Got a toothpick up here on the side fender flare. I'm gonna take a paint marker black all the way around the bottom of this skirt here. I already did it here. Still need to do the real estate on the back. Unfortunately, these decals are a little large. On the example I have up on my computer, there's a little, I don't know if you can see it in the white. Yeah, you can. See there right above the Elliott, there's a little white Coca-Cola glass and white Coca-Cola logo. And that was supposed to go behind here. There's just not enough real estate. I mean, I could wet this up and try to send it forward. It's just gonna be too tight and awkward. So I don't know, I might drop it back here in lieu of the auto parts. So I can put auto parts on anything. Or maybe not, I don't know. We'll see. So I'm trying to figure out what goes on the back of this. Oh, I believe it's that. All right, well, let's get on with it. What do we want to do next? Let's look at our example over here. Oh, I know in a couple previous videos I had mentioned warriorrings.com. I got mine, and it turned out pretty nice. Let me take it off. For any veterans who might want to be interested in getting one of these. So these are my years of service. 88 to 2008, and I went with the Grim Reaper. And then on the opposite side has my last name and USAF on the bottom, and that's the oh gosh, the gauntlet with the curved lightning bolts for communications, which is what I did. My FSC was IT. And then on the top, I got it upside down. The top, if you look closely, you can see the old school Air Force logo, shield, or not even sure what to call that. Heraldry. And then around it, I had to put Forgotten Country. I could have put USAF, but I thought Forgotten Country was nice. And then on the inside, I don't know if you can see, you've got the option to have your name in it. So yeah, there's that. I'm very happy with it. I had to get a size bigger than I used to because I broke this knuckle, got 3 screws in this knuckle, broke this thumb, falling apart. And forgive my snorting. My sinuses aren't draining properly, hence why I'm having the surgery. All right, so I think what I'm gonna do is go ahead and throw on this big old piece of real estate here on the right. So you got to be careful because right up above the Coca-Cola here is Chase Elliott's name that goes above the door. So we'll put that there. And then just below it is a Kelly Blue Book in white. So you don't want to cut through that. Had a bear on this yesterday. The Kelly Blue Book rolled over on me. I was able to successfully get it back on. And then right over here you have that Coca-Cola, I believe, goes on the back, and you also have your Goodyear emblem here in white which I don't know if you can see on camera, but I'm being very careful not to cut through it. And being very careful not to cut through the Coca-Cola here. And I wish these guys, like I've said this before, and I get it, they're trying to save money, but I wish they would place these tiny decals a little further away from the white ones, because it's very hard to cut it out. So let's go over here, put this up here, because there are some things on there I'm going to need. See where that Valvoline is at on there? Right above the Coca-Cola. So you got to be extremely careful and precise. So I think I got it out. We'll see. That's what I always say when I don't know. We'll see. And even here, if you look, they have a separate black side that goes in here, which is the window panel. And then the decals are disconnected. And I don't know why they did that, because they can print in either or. And then they stick it right next to the 9 that I can barely get to. So we got to cut that out. Just kind of pisses you off. Makes you wonder if they've actually even cut out their own decals in 164. Oops. Okay, so now we got to cut out the Slim Chickens. And I don't even know what Slim Chickens is. We just had a Cane's put out in Morgantown. My youngest son and I both agree it's overrated. I'll stick with the Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A is pretty good. I used to really enjoy Popeyes, and it seems like they just don't give a damn anymore about their quality. Same thing with KFC. KFC, I used to like KFC. And now their chicken seems really greasy to me. I don't know if my palate's changed or they just changed up the recipe after the Colonel passed. Okay. We actually have decals on here in white as well that go along the bottom here. That's UniFirst and Lamar, not sure. So we're gonna toss this in the water over here out of screen, drop that there. While we're at it, we're gonna go ahead and wet up the Kelly Blue Book, the Chase Elliott name, try to get the orientation from there. Okay, so right now the Elliott is upside down, I believe. I have to get my magnifying glass out. I believe it was right side up the way it was. Now look at it. Yep, now it's right side up. Tips of the, or tricks of the trade. Even though I need to get a new one. New one I'm gonna get, it's not gonna be this plastic crap. Plastic scratch is too easy. Oh, my sinus, my poor sinuses. All right, so let's see if we can get this one on first. And I'm gonna try to zoom out here a little bit to get it in camera. So this first one is gonna be the Chase Elliott. Okay, that's good. And let's just get it right on there real quick. Ooh, it went on pretty sweet. Let's pull it forward and up just ever so slightly so that it's at an angle and a little more forward, right about there. Yep, and it matches the other. So let's go ahead and try to get this Kelly Blue Book. And I don't want to fat finger it and screw up my position of my Chase Elliott. Excuse me. That's what I'm talking about. My sinus is draining wrong. So I want to try to put it further back like that and then pull it ever so slightly forward without rolling it. So we just got it straight right there. So let's see if we can get it going down the highway. Oh Lord. Need a little water. Should be difficult. There we go. Come on. Now I'm trying to see where I got the other one. So yeah, this sits high, even on the example of the car I'm looking at. So it's right behind this window panel, splitter, or whatever you want to call it. Oh. So I got to go in further up. There we go. Come on. There we go. Now I'm comparing it to the top. Okay, gonna get that out a little bit. It looks like I did hit my Chase Elliott a little bit, so we need to pull that back. Kick it up. Kick it up ever so slightly. Get a different end of that toothpick. That one's kind of crud on it. Okay. And now let's put this big piece of real estate on there. We're at about 11 minutes, so we'll get this on here and we'll be done with this video for today. Oh lordy, mishap. Houston, we have a problem. I got on that kick from Earth to the Moon, a Tom Hanks documentary he did after the Apollo 13 movie. And if you haven't watched it, I highly recommend it. Very, very good show. Basically talks about all their missions, starting with Mercury and Gemini, Apollo. Those were some brave men back then. I mean, space travel today has become almost a touristy thing. So right now I'm just trying to smooth it out. Using this little piece of napkin to wick out any water. Slowly slide back. Now see that C right there is kicking under, so which makes sense because the A over here kicked under. You can see that. So my question is, I'm looking at the distance here on the back where the red is exposed. It looks pretty good actually. So I think I'm gonna shut this camera off, throw a little bit of my buddy Microsol on here, a little Microsol, and see how much of this I can get done today. I started watching Peaky Blinders. Haven't watched it in a few years, so I thought I'd start watching that again. So there you go, there's today. So we're at 1324 from the beautiful mountains west by God, Virginia, in the heart of Appalachia. Go forth and try to do good things. See you in the next video, folks.